I'm going to talk about Until I Meet My Husband. This is based on the true story of Ryousuke Nanasaki, who is a gay activist in Japan. This is the manga adaptation. There is also a book. This is rated older teen, 15 plus, so there is some sexual content in here, but you can't technically see anything. And I don't really want to give the whole story away, but I will say here in the very beginning, obviously, he's getting married. I got a little bit confused when he said Ryousuke because I thought he was talking about himself, but his husband's name is also Ryousuke, so there you go. So after the preview of the wedding, we start with his early life. Here he is as a child. And throughout this whole section of his early life and adolescence, he's called girly. He does notice that there is a difference between him and everybody else, and he wants to be a quote-unquote normal boy, but he knows he's different. He even recalled one Christmas where he really wanted like this sparkly magical girl toy of some kind, and he didn't get it. His little sister got it. He moves on to middle school, and then this is the point where he befriends this other classmate, and I think this is the pivotal point where he realizes he's gay, like he likes other boys. And at this point, being called girly and being somebody who likes, the same sex, he does not want to be found out. So he hides that whole aspect about himself from everybody. I'm going to let you guys know right here, there is a lot of heartbreak on his part for all of the crushes that he develops over the years. Now, like I said, I really don't want to talk about every single moment that happens throughout, but I will say that he really does struggle with himself. All of these friends of his that he ends up falling in love with, and he really doesn't want to tell them that he's gay and have them look at him in a different light. Those guys getting, girlfriends and him being jealous about it and not being able to do anything about it. And it really isn't until he gets into college where he finally kind of accepts himself. He has a casual encounter, if you know what I mean, with another man, and I guess he just is like, okay, well, maybe I am gay, that is who I am. But this entire storyline is just an absolute roller coaster of emotions. He hides his true self from everybody, and he can't confide in anyone until finally he does one day. And it's almost like a burden is lifted off of his shoulders, because instead of rejection, he does find acceptance. Okay, so that's it. I'm not going to give any more of the story away. Obviously, I'm going to be flipping through it, but I'm not going to say any more because this is such a fantastic story. It had me absolutely hooked from the very first page. The art is so gorgeous. I love the art style of this so much. I went through so many emotions reading this. I was crying, I was laughing, I was squealing like a schoolgirl. And obviously, we all kind of know how it ends because, like the title suggests, there is a happy ending. But if anybody is very interested in this, I highly suggest it because it is so freaking good. It's fantastic. I highly recommend it, yes.